Mia McKenzie is an award-winning queer author of color. Born in 1976 and raised in Western Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, McKenzie's upbringing was deeply rooted in the church. In an interview with Elixir, a queer magazine, McKenzie states that, "I come from a family of churchgoers and I was raised going to church, and because of that I have a particular interest in, and connection to, the stories of Black church folk, and especially the ways in which incredible amounts of queerness and equal amounts of homophobia coexist in Black churches."
As a kid growing up in a Black church, at least 6 or 7 minutes of every Sunday of my life between the ages of 6 and 10 was spent grinding on some girl in a back room. 15 minutes on Easter because of the candy eye.
As you can see, McKenzie has a humorous side to her, which she takes advantage of when posting on Twitter, and writing for her blog, Black Girl Dangerous. McKenzie founded Black Girl Dangerous in 2011. She describes the blog as one that amplifies the voices of queer and trans people of color. She received an education in literature at the University of Pennsylvania, which is what inspired her to take an activist approach towards writing. McKenzie is the recipient of the Astrea Foundation Writers Fund Award in 2009 and the Leeway Foundation Transformation Award in 2011. She is also the author of 2 novels, The Summer We Got Free and Black Girl Dangerous on race, queerness, class, and gender, both of which are extremely successful. The Summer We Got Free is about a young girl and her family, and the hardships they endure living in a judgmental town in Philadelphia. Ava Delaney is a bright child who is loved by everyone in the neighborhood, except by Pastor Good. He has never met anyone as free-spirited as her, and the very thought of her living in his town frightens him. He turns the whole town against the Delaneys when a tragic event occurs, for the sole purpose of extinguishing Ava's spirit. Throughout the novel, Ava and other members of her family explore their sexualities and battle with inner demons surrounding their thoughts and feelings. In The Summer We Got Free, Ava Delaney is the protagonist. She is a young, free-spirited girl who does whatever she wants, whenever she wants. Pastor Good, on the other hand, is the antagonist, and he does everything in his power to make sure that Ava looks like an evil human being. The setting transitions between the 1950s, 60s, and 70s in the same neighborhood in West Philly, with the Blessed Chapel Church of God as the center of it all. This story has many themes, but arguably the most important one is the separation of church and state. As prominent now as they were from the 1930s on, hate crimes still run rampant and are rooted in religion.
The United Methodist Church said Tuesday that it will not recognize same-sex marriage or gay clergy. More than 800 delegates from around the world met in St. Louis and voted in favor of the church's traditional view of sexuality. The group also vowed to punish disobedient clergy who ordained and marry LGBTQ people.
From the late 1960s to present day, numerous studies have been conducted to identify the United States' fluctuating relationship with people in the LGBTQ community. Most factors in relation to hate involve one's belief in God, claiming that He hates gays. However, one study in particular claims that there has been a more positive relationship from the 1990s to now due to an influx in education and change in cultural beliefs.
Leveraging our enoughness doesn't mean kumbaya. It doesn't mean pretending our differences aren't there. Quite the contrary, it means doing the hard work of truth-telling. It means understanding how our actions are negatively affecting others within our communities and contributing to oppressive situations and systems. We are enough. We are more than enough. And there is power, healing, and joy, great joy, to be found in loving each other. If we are going to be committed to loving each other, we should be committed to doing it well. This means being accountable to each other. It means not hiding behind our politics.
We need to reflect on the past, acknowledge our mistakes, and learn from them. That is how we will battle oppression and finally achieve equality for all. Yes, this will require unity, time, and effort from everyone, but it is not impossible. Every small step counts. If you enjoyed this presentation and want to learn more, please go to Mia McKenzie's blog, Black Girl Dangerous, and click on Speaking Events for info on how to invite her to come and speak at your campus.